6 years and stuff. So I'm so excited for you guys to come along this ride. So today I'm gonna be showing you 6 new beads I have on my website. So let's just jump right in and dive. The first one I have are these green ones. Oh my goodness, the light picks up the color so well. I was wondering how it was gonna be. Look at these colors. It's like kind of like a grass green, and I love the beads. Like, they're super round, but at the same time, they have some texture to them. And then each bead seems to be kind of like a different variation of the color and stuff. So you got the lighter ones, you got the darker ones, and I'm gonna pick up one strand to show you closer. So look at these. And then there's some spots on them. I love stone beads because each one is so unique. Kind of like people, right? Like, there's not the same person and stuff. And so each bead is super unique. Like they're very different than one another. And I think this would make a great bracelet. Like, I love the round ones to make bracelets with. You can make a necklace. I mean, you could do anything. Earrings, necklace, you go. And so that's the first bead I have on inventory. And so these are about 10 millimeters and there's about 40 beads per strand. And so I love this color. It's not the like really like fluorescent color that you see sometimes. It's really more like an earthy tone than you see in other green beads. So that's the first one I have with my inventory. The next one are my black beauties. Black beauty, like the horse. Sorry, I make, And so I have my black beauties. The things with these is they're a bit more dull black than they are like really, really like that deep, deep black. And so if you're going for a deep black, I wouldn't choose these at all. But if you're not like a nice, like more like a duller black, then these are great. They also have little spots on it. Do you see that? Do you see these little spots besides like the camera spots? They have like little, different ones have little spots on it and stuff. Maybe like one here or one doesn't have any. And so they're pretty unique. And the fact, like, when I get black beads, I usually go for like a deep black, like this kind of black and stuff. These guys are about 8 millimeters and there's about 50 per strand. Let me grab the strands. So they're about 50 per strand, right? It's a nice size. And I like the 8 millimeter because, like, if you don't want, like, I feel like 10 millimeter and 12 millimeter goes a bit bigger, right? So if you want a bit more small, look at that. It's like a nice size, I feel, whether it's a necklace size, look at that. Or you can do a whole earring. No, just kidding. But but anyway, and so I like the 8 millimeter when I want it to be a little bit more daintier, a little bit more smaller. So there's my 8 millimeters. The next one is a variety. So we have a variety when it comes to these beads. Just how they were placed. Look at all these. Like, if you want to just get a strand that has a couple different kinds of beads, this is a great one. So there's greens, different color greens, right? I have some whites. I even have some blacks. And sometimes there's like one little blue bead on here. Like, where did that come from? And so these are my 10 millimeter beads. I really think they're really pretty. I like the spotted green ones. Like, I like the speckles that you have right here. And so, and then, you know how I said my other green beads, they are like an earth tone? These seem more like, kind of like almost like fluorescent green and stuff, like a yellow green. And so these are really great. Again, they're the 10 millimeters. There's about 40 on a strand. And look at, there's my blue bead that just pops out somewhere. So there's about 40 on a strand, and I think these are really great. These round beads are super popular when it comes to the bracelets and stuff. Like, look at this. Like people are making lots of bracelets, and you could do a whole lot of things. You could either pick out some of like the same beads and put it together, or you could just go random and put all the different beads on one strand and stuff. So I love this variety. I love the variation with the colors. The next one, tiger eyes. I think tiger eyes are gorgeous. One, because the way the light hits them, do you see the sparkle when the light hits them? I mean, that's not because I have a ton of light from my studio lights on. Like, the way the light hits tiger eyes is stunning. And these I call a cube, but they're kind of like a deformed cube. I didn't know, like, there's not a name for this kind of shape and stuff. But I'm gonna get the one strander. Actually, I cut it up so I could show you. Look at that. Look at the lines on them. Like, look at this. So these go from anywhere from like 10 millimeters to like 12 millimeters and stuff. The hole is a good size, so you're not worried about, sometimes with real stone beads, the holes are super, super tiny. Like you can only get like one, like maybe one wire through or one like thread through, but these you could actually do more and stuff. But I love the lines and the way the light hits it is so pretty. And all the different, let me get another cool one. I got them in my little jar right here. I love all the different, oh, look at, you can see the tiger eyes with that. Do you see? Oh my goodness, the way the light hits it. I love how they all have different lines on it, all have different looks. It's just, I think tiger eyes is so gorgeous. And so these are brown tiger eyes. The next one I have for you is probably my favorite. Like I always go towards blues and like turquoise, and these, turquoise nuggets, I'm gonna call it. These turquoise I'm just in love with turquoise. If I see any turquoise in the room, I'm gonna run to it. I'm totally drawn to it. And so these nuggets are totally fun and totally funky, and every strand is so different. So these are probably like 12 millimeters to 15 millimeters, these nuggets. And so I'm gonna show you, I cut them up, I cut them off the strand, and I have these little, look at that. And look at how, like, I don't wanna make it blurry. I love the different markings on these, each one. Some of them are more black, right? Like the marking on it, and then others are more like the turquoise and stuff. And so I think the nuggets are, okay, this one is working. Okay, good. Okay, Linda, this one is working. You like that one, Linda? Yeah, yeah. And so I like the turquoise too. I have a ton of turquoise that I'm gonna be putting on more of my website, and I'll be showing you guys more. But I put on 2 new turquoise on my website. But look at that. Look at the black and the turquoise. Okay, question for you guys. What are your favorite color beads that you go towards? Like, do you do the oranges, or do you do the blues, or do you do like the blacks? Like, I want to comment. I want to hear what your favorite colors are when it comes to the beads that are drawn to you. My last bead I want to show you. If you guys are just jumping on and you're like, I missed it. No. When I get offline, then you can see the replay and see the beads I have. So again, turquoise. We're back to turquoise. And these are the round turquoise. And I love how they're all different and unique. Look at like the different black spots or like the jagged line and stuff. I love these. So these puppies, sorry, I just barked. These babies are 10 millimeters and everything. And so it's a little bit bigger. I like the bigger, like that. Look at that. So I think it's a great size. There's about 40 on this strand. And yeah, I love all the different designs on each one. Now these do like, I feel like sometimes the color varies on each bead. So you got like a lighter turquoise here, you can get a darker turquoise there and stuff. And so it just feels like, look at that whole strand. It feels like you get a lot of variation in the depth of the color and stuff. So that is my new inventory I have on my website, desbutlerjewelry.com. Now, the moment I've been waiting for. I've been so excited to get your questions. So do you have any questions? Oh, so that's totally my husband on my other line. So are people able to get questions or anything? So sorry, I've been looking forward to this.
So you had your live chat set up, but apparently you started a different live chat video. So you've got some people waiting in the
no!
Not in this
Blues,
one.
golds, and browns.
So it's saying it's waiting for Des Butler. But.
Blues, golds, and browns. Oh my goodness. Blues, yes. And golds and brown. Yay, I found, okay, good. I'm so sorry that I don't know what I did. Technical difficulty, I'm so sorry. Blues, golds, and browns. Okay, golds. Tell me about golds. Are you talking about like a metal gold? Are you talking about like more metallic? Like, I love those colors too. I am like blues and browns together are fabulous. All right, any questions that you guys have for me? I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this. I'm like, yes, I want to show you my inventory, but I also want to see your questions and stuff. And so we went through the whole, so if you didn't catch me on the inventory, I'm so sorry. You can catch me on the replay. I showed all 6 metallic. I like the metallic too, actually. I like adding in metallic with like my different colors, right? I feel like the metallic, I feel like when you put in like a metal bead, it pops. I know, the tiger eyes, right? Aren't those great? Like, let me, I think these, okay. I just want to stare at them. Like, I like swirling them around. I'm so sorry you missed the inventory, Lori. I promise you can catch me on the replay. And then and then you'll see it on the replay. When the live video stops, you can watch it again and stuff. But I do got tiger, look at these tiger eyes. I love, oh, you don't miss everything. You're so sweet. Look at, yes, I know the tiger eyes are gorgeous. Like I love, there's not just brown tiger eyes, there's blue tiger eye. Like they have, like it's the way that the light hits the bead that makes it the tiger eyes. When you can see the light going like this, you know, when you move it, then that's the tiger eyes and stuff. So they have blue tiger eyes, they have pink, they have all different colors, but I got brown today, kind of in cube, kind of in not. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Is there any questions you guys have for me? Any? If not, I might show the inventory again real quick because some of you guys missed it and the people that were on, you're light blue. Light blue, yes. Like a baby blue or like almost like a sky blue? Like what do you think, Linda? So what do you guys think? Yeah. Okay. Any questions before? Yes? My husband's pointing at me. Okay, my husband's helping me with this. So I'm gonna show you real quick the inventory again. And then if there's questions, ask them, but some of you guys got on late. So look at these. Okay, so these are green. These are beautiful green. I love these green. It's like an earthy green. It's not like a fluorescent green. It's not like when I think fluorescent green, I think of like going roller skating. You see all the fluorescent colors. Like this is like an earth green, like almost like a grass. And when you look at the whole strand, this is 10 millimeters, a little bit bigger. When you look at the whole strand, celery green. Oh, now that's a good color. That's a perfect description. So when you have the celery green, right, there's variations from one side to the other. Like there's a lighter green, a darker green, and I love, there's even some lines in these sometimes. Let me get the one strand. There's even some lines. And even though these like look round, they have like a texture to them that I've never really noticed on some round beads before. So these are really fun. So these are my 10 millimeter. There's about 40 beads per strand. Look at that. It's like nice and chunky if you're looking for chunky. Or even on your, look at around your neck. Look at that. Like that's pretty cool. Yeah. So then, since there's no questions, I'm going to keep going back to the inventory, okay? I love this. I love being live with you guys. I like the comments. I'm loving this. So then I got these black. Now, these aren't like the deep, deep black. They are kind of like, almost like a faded black a little bit. You can't tell in the light because the light makes the black really pop. But it's almost like a duller black. And in some of the beads, they have like one, like, do you see this? Like, that's a little white spot. And so some of these beads have like one white spot on them and they're pretty unique, but these are actually, I need to get this. These are actually like 10 millimeters. And so it's a little bit bigger too. Yeah. Some like a churl color, right? Like charcoal, coral, like a charcoal, right? And so like sometimes if I have a black like dress, like this is my black dress, I like to put a really deep dark black, but this is like a nice coral color, and it is like, it's just a nice size bead for this color. The next one is my variety. Like, who thought of putting all these beads on this? They're like, let's just put some greens in there all together. And then I have like a blue bead every once in a while, which I think is weird. But I love like the speckled dark green. This is more the fluorescent green I was talking about and stuff. And these are my 10 millimeter as well. I have a list of the sizes so I don't forget or mess up. And these have about 40 beads per strand. But if you're going for variety, this is kind of like a fun strand to do and stuff. The next one, I'm going to show you again because they're so fabulous. My tiger eyes. And they're cubed. Let me show you my cube. So I got them off so I can show you. Yes, I know, right? They are stunning. Look at how the light hits it just right. It's so pretty. And they have lines on them. Like, look at those lines. I think those are so fun. So these are anywhere from like 12 millimeters to 10 millimeters. They're cube, kind of deformed cube size. They're not like a perfect cube. And so, but they're really fun. And I love the different like designs on them. I found one. I love the lines. Look at those lines. Like how they have like a light then dark. It almost looks like layers in like the earth and stuff. Like, you know, when you dig into the earth and you find layers, it's kind of like that. I love the lines on them. And then my favorite one of the day, this is definitely my favorite one because I'm so drawn to turquoise, is my nuggets. Look at these turquoise nuggets, like the black in them and like the funky different not sizes but different shapes and stuff. Like, these are so fun. Let me show you. I have them in my little cup. Look at these. I know, I love turquoise too. Me too. Look at some of the beads are like more turquoise and have a little bit of black, but then some, let me find it. Some are more black. Like some are more black than turquoise. And it just depends like on the strand that you get, these strands, on these strands, like there's just a huge variation from the shapes to like the coloring. It's just, I love this. I think this would be gorgeous. I think making a necklace with this, like chunky necklace, I think would be fun. Or your bracelet. Look at this. Look how fun that bracelet is. Oh, what are they, like you have a stretchy, like the elastic bracelet and you put that on. I'd feel like, yes, yes. Tell me exactly how to get to my site. It's dessbutlerjewelry.com. DESS Butler, BUTLER, jewelry, you spelled jewelry because I'm probably going to mess up if I have to spell it out loud, .com. So dessbutlerjewelry.com, just like my YouTube channel, dessbutlerjewelry, but .com. And then my last inventory, which is another turquoise. Look at these. But these turquoise, I love the different spots on them and the markings on them. And I love with this strand, these are about 10 millimeters, okay? So with the strand, you get about 40, right? But they have a variation of color. Look at that, there's a light one there, there's a dark one there. They just come in just different variations. And so look, doesn't it look good for a bracelet? I like the round ones as bracelets. I don't know what, maybe I see it all over Pinterest and I'm like, yes, that's beautiful. Again, you could do necklaces. Oh my goodness. You can do earrings. Like these are fabulous. So that again is my inventory because you guys, I'm so sorry I somehow messed up. I know the color is so pretty. Are you going to be using the beads in jewelry designs and tutorials? Yes. So I'll be using some of these in my jewelry design, but I've done a lot of the styles I'd be doing. I've already done in my video. So I'll probably be like, come do jewelry with me and stuff, or I could do earrings. And so yes, I'll be using some of these in the future to be making some jewelry pieces because I think I mean like the tiger eyes. Let's do some tiger eyes, right? Am I right? Yeah. So any questions? Thanks. Yes. Thanks for coming along and seeing the inventory with me. Do you guys have any questions? Because I love this is the first time I get to interact with you guys. Like I get to say hi. I get to like see what you're writing in the moment you're writing it. Like this is like my jam. And so I love live. I think I'm going to do it more often. I don't know what often looks like. But anyway, any questions before I go? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Lori. That really blesses me. Thank you. Any questions before I go? More, please. I wish I had more. I do have more. So these beads I just showed you are the newest ones I put on my website this week. I do have other beads, and those beads, all the other beads on my website, I've used on tutorials. Yes, question. Yes, Linda, bring it on. A question. I'll be patient and wait for it because sometimes it takes a while to write it. Do I have to go soon? I have a little bit of time. I actually do. And this is the nice thing about these live is I do the things that people would want at the beginning, and they can just go after this if they don't want to stay around. So I've done the things that I wanted to do, the things that people may be interested in. Now we can talk a little bit, but I do have a little bit of time. I did put my kids, I got them distracted so they wouldn't come barreling in and be like, mommy, daddy, daddy. So I do have a little bit, I do have a little bit of time. So any questions before I go? Your personal, thank you, Lori, that's so sweet. Mr. Butler, yes, thank you, Mr. Butler, for your help. I said I needed his help and he was willing to do it. And so I'm very grateful for my man, who helps me in anything that I say, hey, I'm going to do this and stuff. So, my other beads on my website, all the other ones besides the new ones this week, I have done videos on. So I've done bracelets, I've done earrings. I have these beautiful butterfly earrings. They're like butterfly beads. I have those beads and I have them on videos that I've done. And so all my other beads are on some tutorial that you can find. And yeah, so I like that. Oh my gosh, I should have showed you my butterfly beads. Oh, there's my husband on my other YouTube place. He's so sweet. Yes, thank you for encouraging me and getting on. Can I confess something to you? Thank you for teaching UV resin. I was so scared. Oh, I'm so glad it's easy. Yes, isn't it fun? I'm so glad you find it easy. That's so great. Can I confess something to you? I used to do live to talk about Jesus, and no one would get on. And so I was like, okay, here we go. No one might not get on. No one might not get on. Does that make sense? There might be no one on today. And so it's so great to have you guys. It's just fun interacting with you guys. So yeah, when I used to do live years ago, no one got on. So this is so much fun. I really love this. I got a couple more minutes. I probably got like a couple more minutes and then I should get off and stuff. Thank you guys for, if you just jumped on, we did the inventory. You can check us on the replay. And so, yeah, what is it? It used to come in handy just right for me, for sure. Good. I love Jesus too. Yes. Jesus all the way. So if you guys just jumped on, you can check me on the replay and it'll show all my new inventory, that I have. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Living in Light. And Living in Light, thank you for your prayer. Oh my goodness. You wrote out that prayer for me and it blessed my... Guys, I thank you that, like, when I asked you to pray for me, that you guys did. And I'm just so grateful. I love praying for you, but man, when I needed it, you guys were like, I'm there. So thank you. Thank you guys for praying for me and blessing me. And yeah, so just so you know, these live videos, I'm going to be doing more often, but, they're going to be short. Like, they're going to be short, you know, like 20 minutes, you know, they're not going to be an hour. So, but I'll be doing more often. Sometimes I'll show jewelry I've made and sometimes I'll show the new beads on my website and stuff. So any questions before I go? Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I had so much fun with y'all. What, Jules?
I got 21 minutes.
Okay. Going to the website. Thanks, Linda. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Go check out the replay if you just jumped on. And I will see you the next time. Bye. Now I got to push. Yeah, you guys have a blessed night too. Bye.